What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the best formations in FIFA 17. So today's formation is going to be the 4-3-3 type 5 formation. So this is like the false 9 formation, and this was my go-to formation in FIFA 16. Like my competitive team, I used to run this formation, and I still do, guys. I still use this formation. I don't use it like as the main formation. Like as for now, I use the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, the narrow. And if I see I'm having trouble or my opponent is using another formation that usually doesn't work with the 4-1-2-1-2, then I switch to this formation because it's still a great formation to have. And the reason for that is because you have, of course, the wings. I don't usually play a lot on the wings, but if my opponent doesn't have any outside midfielders, I will abuse the wings. Not because I really enjoy to play on the wings, but because I know I can make a lot of plays using the wings. So that's the reason when I play with the 4-3-3 with a 4-3-3 formation. So that's something that I really like and that for now has been working for me. But the formation, the false 9, is still a great formation. Also, you're gonna have a center defensive midfielder, so you don't have to worry too much if you make mistakes in the middle, because if you have your center defensive midfielder to stay back while attacking, and if he's physical and really great defending stats, then you're gonna have like basically like 5 defenders. And of course, distraction, they always will be for your cornerbacks to stay back while attacking if you're using a 4 on the back formation. That's always something that I always will use. And even though they will go forward, but the majority of times they will stay back while attacking. Again, guys, I'm using Dybala here as my false 9, and he does a great job in the spot, guys. He's really good, guys. He's pacey, his agility, dribbling is amazing. I tried him before my squads. I used to run a Syria squad and I had him in my team. I no longer use a Syria. I switched to only use one squad. I use a BPL. I always use like on FIFA 16 I had a Syria squad and a BPL, but now I use I'm good with only one squad. But still, the Dybala, guys, a lot of the players in Syria are really cheap, even though Dybala is not that cheap. But if you compare him to another player from the BPL, for the money that he got for the coins, like, he's really cheap, to be honest. Like, and he's a really great player to have in your team. And of course, like, a lot of people like to play with 2 striker formation, but trust me, guys, like, when you play with a 4-3-3, your wingers, even though they're not always like, if you play with a left forward and then you switch to wings, you're gonna feel the difference, because even though they're not gonna be always like on top, but they always, if you use pacey players, they will always be there with your striker or your center forward, because if they have pace, they quickly gonna be there. Like, if they're fast, trust me, you can make a lot of plays on the wings. And again, guys, if you want a counter attack, that's something that this formation, it works. Like, you go counter attack, because even though you only gonna have a center forward, but again, it comes down to pace. If your wingers have a lot of pace, you don't have to wait a lot for your wingers to go forward with your striker or center forward, because that's something when you counter attack. You sometimes you can do it with one player, with your striker, but you're gonna need help from your wingers or your center mid. So even I don't play the counter attacking game, but you can do it with this formation if you really want to. Again, guys, we have the center defensive midfielder in this squad. We have Insonsi, and he played really great for us. And if you saw the back 4, I only have one center back, and I'm running a right back as a center back, and he played great, guys. Like, I didn't have to defend too much with this formation. You're gonna see my opponent did score goals on me, the opponents that you're going to see, but sometimes they were my fault, or sometimes they just he was just better than me, and then he went and created a great chance to score on me. But if you see my back four, it wasn't like that special. And we have Oblak as a goalkeeper, and he's really cheap, guys. Like, he for an 87 rated goalkeeper, he's really cheap. Like, didn't have any problems with him, to be honest. Like, even though we did consider goals, but for me he's a great goalkeeper and he's really cheap. I don't know why, but again, guys, the final, I was really laggy. I don't know. Every time that I go on a game, I see the green bars. I don't play with someone that has orange or red bars. And this guy had green bars in the game. Just was really laggy. I know I'm playing as an away, and that's something that I'm doing right now. Every time that I go on a game, I try to play at home, because if I go on an away game, sometimes a lot of people use this stadium, because for me it's really bad, guys. When I play someone with this stadium, I get confused. So a lot of people use this stadium, and it's an advantage for them if they know how to play. And so the guy started. I thought I was gonna lose this game, guys, and at the end we tied the game. And you're gonna see at the 90th minute, guys, with Mueller. I had him on the bench, and then I don't win a lot of games in the 90th minute, but when I do, guys, you feel that such a relief, like the hard work that you put on the game. Because like the guy, for me, I don't think he deserved it, but the way that he was playing, like, he was abusing. I don't know, the lag, I don't know, but I thought I was gonna lose, but then I came back and won that game in the final. So the team was great. I know I had like 3 legends in that game. If you can afford them, I cannot afford them yet. Like, George Best was one of the best in this formation, but we did great. You see the other players, those are players that you can get really cheap at the moment. So Pepe is an 88 rated player, and for me he's a great player, and he's really cheap, to be honest. He's a great center back. So we won the draft. These are the packs that we got on that draft. I don't think we got anything great out of that pack, but the formation was amazing, guys. The formation is really good. I still run it, like I said. Like, if my 4-1-2-1-2 formation is not working, I then will switch to this formation. I play with 2-3 formation, but for most of the time I play with the 4-1-2-1-2 or the 4-3-3, a false 9 formation. So those are the formations that I'm using the most in this FIFA. And again, guys, if you don't use any of the 4-3-3 formations, try to use it. Try to get better at using one of the. There is a lot of types of the 4-3-3. Try to get good at one of those formations, and then if you use another formation that is not the 4-3-3, you can compare the two and play with the two on a game. Like, play one half with the formation that you use, and then play a second half with one of the 4-3-3 formations, and try to get better at the game playing with 2 formations or 3. Because you're going to need it if you really want to win a lot of games, or if you want to get better in FUT Champions, because that's something that I do, and it gives me a lot of wins. The most that I get on FUT Champions is Elite, but Elite 3. I don't get to Elite 2, Elite 1. But I usually win, like, get to go 1, and I do it. Like, it's too hard to play on FUT Champions, but if you know how to create chances, if you know how to play against the opponent formation, that's why you need to be better, not only with 1 but 2 or 3 formations in this game. So thank you guys for watching, and I see you guys later. Thank you.